Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Twitch chat. Welcome back to Let Us Play. I'm your host, Father Evan. It's good to be back with y'all today, and I hope everyone's having a good day. It's good to see a Kit, good to see a Brayherd, good to see a Gale. And Kit, congratulations, you have claimed the crown of Furstendom. Though it is yours for this day, may you wear it proud. Nubby's Number Factory when? I don't think Twitch ingest servers would have a good bitrate with that. I think it would probably look a little messed up, so I'd probably never. However, I do think that game is fun. So, yeah, so we're going to just be diving back into Minecraft, so let's go ahead, let's get right to it. So, I finally broke down, and I made a concrete machine. So I can make concrete a bit faster. So basically, you place a block, it hardens. The face goes, oh, there's a block. I need to do something. And it makes a redstone signal hit this, which is full of the powder, and goes, oh, here you go. And spits it out on top of you so that you can continually make, and then it falls into this chest. You know, the perfectly ordinary way. Now I do have some quartz to work with, fortunately for this, because I think I actually want to try making the archway of the stage today. So where are my copper blocks at? Probably don't need that many, so that should be enough. I want some granite walls in there as well. The archway is really going to kind of incorporate, I think, the whole palette. And then these will be hanging on the back. Probably need some scaffolding to work with while I'm up there. Nice. I have been very nervous about doing this, to be entirely honest. So I'm worried it's not going to look good. So what I'm thinking right off the bat is actually replacing the bone brick with the quartz pillar and having the bone one over. So that can be the basic frame. So we can have the whole archway will actually be a little thicker. Well, if it doesn't look great, you can always just blow it up and try again. I can. It's also time consuming. Good to see you, Step Zero. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I do like how that's starting off already. I might replace directly under the bone block with quartz as well. I think that'll be better than concrete. Time consuming is just another way of saying content production. You're not wrong. So I probably want the top of the archway to be generally visible from about here. So what if I started... Any bone blocks I'm placing right now are just placeholder material. You love the sound of the bone blocks? I do too. It's that nice like porcelain hollow pop. So I think at this point I need to start narrowing it. So it needs to go 3, I think. Hey, Kevin. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Just working? Well, I hope it's still a good day at work, if nothing else. Okay, so there's gonna be a capstone of some sort. I'll put a bone block there for now, just as... It's chill? Hey, there you go. We'll take chill over chaos any day. I think I need to swap. That's a 3 wide, that's 4 wide, so I think I need that one to be the 3 and that one to be the 4. Because then I can go 4, 3, 2, 1. Did I see the new Secret Lair deck tease? No, I did not. What is it? Looks like changelings. Okay. Is it just oops all changelings? Really pretty Morphon and Bitter Blossom. Ooh. I did see the MTG set, or the Deadpool set. It was very flavorfully appropriate. I actually really love the Deadpool card in particular. I think that's really funny to mechanics. Okay, I can get behind. I can get behind what's going on here. some regular quartz. Then bone block goes there. Actually, no, this one first goes up. Then they start going across. Yeah, like I said, I thought the Deadpool card was really flavorful. It looked like a lot of fun. It's a shame it can't go in my Chaos deck because it has, it's red-black. The Cliffs of Insanity! Indeed. How you doing, TC? Just gonna lower that wall to be equal with that one. For now. Am I making a theater? I am indeed. It is our opera house. You think straight across with a different block at the center? Yeah, that's... Oh, straight across? Well, we'll take a look. I think up one because, again, there's going to be like a secondary archway of the bone that goes over all of this. And then we're probably going to fill that in with granite walls. Those seats need cushions. Well, you know, there have been some budget cuts. So the idea is that it would have granite walls in the middle, kind of like that. So there'll be like a granite panel up and over. Probably a good spot to just put in a regular quartz block as any of these corners. Math ain't mathing. Let's do one. Opera House of Penance. I mean, any opera house is an opera house of penance if you don't like opera. Couldn't be me, though. See, now we'll do straight across here. Ow. My shins. See, that's more of what I'm thinking. So we need to go up by 1, and then 1, 1, 2, 3 on. You can see the vision? Uh-oh. I fear Kit may become delirious. Two. 1, 2, 3. Nope, that was wrong. Need you there. Hey, I did it right the first time. Ow. I'm gonna need more granite walls. But this will get us a sense of... Decided to look up what local opera is putting on soon. Now I have a strange image stuck in your head. They're doing Madame Butterfly. Madame Butterfly is awesome. Madame Butterfly's story is framed from a bold new point of view, seeing through the fantastical realm the virtual reality that allows fact and fiction to blur. What? Oh, I was 2 off? That's so close. Madame Butterfly. As virtual reality. $20 go to 10. Someone doesn't float cross-legged across the stage at a random moment, it isn't true to VR. I thought true to VR is when someone's arms just like glitched out behind them and then came through their own chest. But, you know. EU is banning fossil fuels by 2035. Wow. I thought they already had a date set for that, and I thought it was sooner. You're proud to be an American? I think you're proud to be a Texan. In particular. VR Opera could probably be a thing, except that VR headsets are not, well, equipped with good mics, so... So this is where these red banners comes in. Been talking about it for a while. They're gonna make people ride unicorns instead of cars? No, that's just the British royal family. Oh, don't. Your clothes dryer runs on propane? What about propane accessories? Okay, it's... I mean, obviously because it can't be connected because it's Minecraft, but... Your clothes dryer runs off fusion? I wish mine ran off fission. But, you know, it evokes the idea that there is a curtain going up. And we'll, of course, finish off the other side, but I'm out of... red banners for now. I think the main thing I want to do right now is actually... So I did make a bunch of concrete. Which I think we'll keep the calcite here on the walls. And maybe I'll just do white concrete all the way up and over. And then the calcite, we could have a calcite panel up here as well. Why can't I place this scaffolding on the carpet? No apartments here have natural gas hookups, but they apparently have propane hookups. The Shining has an opera adaptation? I did not know that, and yet I'm also not surprised. I think I found what this opera house would have on opening night. Actually, we may not even need much of a panel because realistically, if the roof is there, like that's only like a block or two higher from where we are. No, I figured you had a propane tank, Mel. I just enjoyed the idea that, especially in Texas, known for its barbecue, would just have propane hookups in its apartments. Could probably get rid of that, but I'll keep it in there as... No, there's actually another way out. This is fine. I can finally get rid of this. Still need to get more wool to complete this, but... Okay, I can get behind this. And again, like, the roof starts about there-ish. I might put in those spots just so it's all connected. Quartz. We'll see. For now, I think I want to go on an adventure to look for clay to make bricks. Calcite in there for now. Bone goes there. Quartz goes there. Granite goes there. Get a 7th coat of white paint, clean the carpets, and replace the countertops. Let's charge $400 a month more. Yeah, it'd be like that. Make some green dye so we can start. I can put green in a little bit of the some of the posters. But for now, gonna pack up our bed. A compass. I think I have a compass around here. Do I not have a compass? Uh-oh. How am I supposed to get unlost without a compass? Your house came with an abandoned propane grill. You have never used it. Turn on coordinates? Nah. I think I know where I have a, There's probably one either here in the church or... at the house. See? Everything's fine. I think I'm gonna follow the water this direction. Because there's a river this way that heads east. Aha! And see, it opens up into this big bay. Or it looks so good with the shader pack. Yeah, it really does. It's almost too good, actually. Because I can't just stand on the surface or on the shore and look into the water and see what there is. I actually have to get into the water to see. It's like you can see here, but then, you know, it's so reflective. Was that blue rock? This one right here that I'm actively mining. Yes, clay. You mine clay and you get these little clay balls, and you can fire those in the furnace, so you get bricks, and then you can put those together and you get brick walls. It is probably the, I don't know if it's the least, but it's one of the least efficient building materials in Minecraft. Oh, hello. Hope no one has thalassophobia. That was something colorful. Yeah, no, not when it... I mean, under this shader pack, under the water, it definitely looks it, but no, it's just pretty gray. But that's okay. You know of thalassophobia, but you only recently learned that thalassocracy is a thing. Well, yeah, pirates need to govern themselves somehow. Maybe that needs to be my new insult towards politicians. You're such a thalassocrat. I love how efficient this shovel is when I'm not underwater. It's just too good. Yeah, it really would just likely leave them more confused than anything else. Underwater mining sucks. Yeah, it's a little slow. There is an enchantment that you can get, but I don't even remember if it's on the equipment or if it's on your armor or what. But I'm not like doing deep water mining, so this is fine. Let's look at this. We almost have enough for like a brick. Oh yes, the reboot season 3 recap. That's Modern Major General. I mean, Pirates of Penzance, what a show in general. I think there's a production going on here in the city. Well, I need some black dye, so while I'm here. Pirates was pirated when it first came to America? What? Was there like an embargo about it? That it wasn't allowed to be shown outside of England or something? It's Gilbert and Sullivan, right? So on the other side of this mountain should be our opera house. Roughly. Gilbert and Sullivan hadn't licensed any shows across the pond, so companies sent people to transcribe the show in real time, put stage directions to put it on in America. That's impressive. And honestly, just given the lyrics and the speed at which some of them are delivered, that is a feat in and of itself. Second! Hi, Roxy. How are ya? Good to see ya. Yeah, you know what? Fine. I'll go around the mountain. Aha! I was wrong about where I was, but, you know, we're back. This is why I brought a compass. But I recognize those 4 letters and exclamation mark in the sky from anywhere. Which means we need to go this way. You just dig through the mountain, diggy hole. Yeah, but then I leave a giant ugly hole in the middle of the mountain. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting squid. It's a shame you can't get calamari in Minecraft. No, I just want some calamari. It's a shame you can't milk squids. Thank you for making me read that sentence, Step Zero. You'd pin that if you could. You could apply to be moderator. I won't be able to read the application until after stream, so I don't know if it'd be able to happen, but I'm sure Step Zero can pin it. Hey, Gale pinned it. This is... That's one of those, again, that's not a sin, but it is weird things. Yeah. No, I'm aware, Step Zero. It's just I had to read that as an actual sentence. That's more the thing. How does one apply for the mod job? Exclamation mark mod app, I think. I had to read that on my own Christian Minecraft server. Well, we are getting close to Holy Week, and the passages, especially the Gospel, all turn to just getting ready for that. And it's basically Jesus and the Gospel of John and how he's not making friends with the authorities. He was shearing sheep. Was this easy? It would be pretty convenient. But there's this great line in the Gospel today where the people say, "We are children of Abraham. We've never been enslaved." And it's like, you sure about that one? Just saying. You don't trust my mods? Your concern is noted, mod. But there's this sense in which, you know, in their effort to try and be right, they were willing to say or be anything. And you know what? We can be the same too. So I hear the things that come out of out of my mouth. Yeah. Yeah. I don't trust mods, especially me. Are my mods like inciting a riot against themselves right now? Is that what's going on? I'm very concerned. Why did I come in here? I don't even remember. Get some white concrete. And we're gonna just block out where the general roof area will be. This atrium is massive, and I love it. Okay, see? It's just too higher. I was pretty darn close there. Is that... Okay, so that's lined up there with the outer wall. Can I build the roof with glass so I don't lose the light? I could. But, you know, I mean, a theater would be, by its nature, dark. Like, the atrium will still have plenty of light because it has these fairly large windows. This gives us a sense of where the second window's gonna go. The atrium might have skylights. That would actually work. But I don't think the theater space will. The theater's actually going to become very dark. Yep. We will have torches. Partially because I just don't want to deal with monsters whenever I check out the Opera House, but... Oh, I just realized I need to finish this back bench. Because here in the, over the theater, we're going to have the dome. And that will have a chandelier. That's going to be interesting, because that would mean the dome is actually not going to be centered on the building itself. So it's going to look a little odd from the outside. So I might have to play with some of the roof architecture. Like maybe put 2 smaller domes over the atrium area. Like on opposite sides. Whoop. All of that, and I have 72 blocks of bricks. Some wool, some black dye. Oh. Oh, hey, I have some extra. I have more quartz than I thought. Because I put those away in the wrong space. So dark down here. Which was the design. But still. Oh, that's interesting. That's the outline of the pool. It's kind of an interesting little lighting glitch. Now, I think in the dressing room area, I only have to go so tall. Like, I think this area can be 3 tall. And then have a roof over it. Which will save on the amount of bricks that I need. Because then I only have to build up this immediate back wall. Is that spruce? I think that's spruce. Okay, well, I have spruce stairs with which I can finish that one seating area, so that's something. There we go. I do like how that stage is looking, though. Oh, this isn't spruce. This is dark oak. That changes things. Because I believe I have some amount of oak planks. Throw that in there, throw that in there. Trying to think what kind of roof I would like in that area, what kind of ceiling. I think it might just be white concrete. Just something generic. So I'm envisioning it being about that tall. Make sure we have a light source in each of these because they're about to get very dark. Mel is power hungry and will soon be the mod in every cop channel. I mean, the day she can convince Peter to make her a mod, I think, is gonna be the hardest. I just like that I'm a mod in Junie's channel, and it was just because a bunch of people were memeing, being like, Junie, make me a mod, Junie, make me a mod. And I just walked into her channel, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna make Father a mod, because I trust him. I've been a mod there ever since. There we go. One little dressing room. Getting ready for a show. Skelebob spawns in dressing room. Ah, it happens to the best of us. You have a second round interview? That's awesome! Congrats, Bad Roxy! And Neko Spy! Thank you for the raid! Welcome, Raiders! Hope you're doing well. Well, I hope that second round interview goes well. Spy raid. So if you raid someone who has spy in their name, would that make it a spy versus spy raid? Oh, Step Zero has redeemed a father joke. Welcome, Raiders. I'm so sorry. I don't tell dad jokes because I'm a Catholic priest. I don't have any kids. I tell father jokes instead. Oh, shoot. What? I swear I had one for earlier today. I lost it. That's the thing. Sometimes that happens. Anyway, I do have backups. I gotta start writing these down. You know, I can be a bit of a perfectionist sometimes, as you might tell from how I build here in Minecraft, you know. And so I refuse to swim in just any ocean. I have to swim in one in particular. I'm very specific about it. Well, you caught me mildly unawares, mostly because I just forgot it. I need to write them down, because I think of them throughout the day, and then I'm like... So that is the appropriate response. Back in your lifeguard career, your shift supervisor once declared, I am supreme god and master over all that is in the water. Being a mod feels the same. Yeah. I forgore. I forgore all the time. My mind is made of iron. It's a shame that it's shaped like a sieve. Send them along as ammo. It's not a bad idea. I mean, there's always the old classics. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Civ? No. No, no, no. Wrong Civ. Need to go light up the chorus dressing rooms. Lest a zombie get in there. It could be fun, though. I do enjoy Civilization. Do not get me wrong. But I don't know if I could stream it. It's often what I find myself playing on plane rides now. Zombie stagehands, they never tire. Yeah, but you gotta pay them in brains, and you know... Those are just getting so hard to regularly get your hands on these days. Meep mass! Hey, we got the appropriate purple. Have you ever had someone request confession outside of normal times? Yes. In an airplane? No. I don't fly in my collar. It's just not that comfortable. Yep, white for Easter as well as Christmas. And just a few other Sundays throughout the year, like Trinity Sunday. Red for Pentecost, also Good Friday, Palm Sunday. Green for Ordinary, and then there's Junie made 2 purples, one for Lent, one for Advent. Pentecost is right after? I mean, Pentecost is 50 days after Easter. Well, like 55, but because Ascension's 50 days after, and then that's on a Thursday, so like, yeah, 54. Oh, you're talking about what's next? Yeah, it'll be white for Easter, and then red for Pentecost Sunday, and then green for a long time, until November-ish. Yeah, hanging out with an Evan and a Father Evan, you gotta specify. Brick. Gotta have your brick. It's part of a balanced nutritional breakfast. Father Evan does not actually endorse the eating of bricks. Oh yeah, I think you are right. Ascension is 40 and Pentecost is 50. I got my my numbers mixed up. Look, I know when it I know generally when it happens and like what it's about, but you know, sometimes the this, despite my Pacific joke, so I actually don't need bricks there because you won't see them. Because the backside's probably just going to be all plain. Or there might be windows higher up, but... I didn't even know if my priest owns one of those black shirts with the collar every time you see him. Non-cassock, he's in civilian clothes. Fair enough. Lots of 40s in the Bible. Is that why 40 is the new 30? Look at that, there's an actual wall behind most of the stage now. So I can retire at 40? Oh, would that be the dream? Let's put that in there, and then... Sure, we'll make a little cyan dye. Let's make a few more of these banners. Oh, I like that combo. Maybe not green with that one. Basically, my goal here is to just make a bunch of random shapes that feel evocative of what a musical poster might be. so that I can add to the collection. Probably run them up to about here-ish, I'm thinking. So that there's a bit of a gap, because you can walk under the stairs here. There's just not a lot to see. I'd rather keep it that way. Look at all these productions they've had. And we still have a whole nother wall to put things on. Any other random white concrete just kicking about? The answer is no, but I can grab this. As you see, my stack is auto-refilled. I bet the bitrate is loving this. All the particles. Yeah, but not like Astrobot level particles, which is a shame. I want to play Astrobot all the way through. Like, I played it at Gale's house, just to try it out, and it was a lot of fun. I don't want to buy an entire PS5 just for that game. I'll buy a Switch. I'll buy a Switch too, because I used my Switch a ton and still do, but, you know, it's time for an upgrade. I just hope, if nothing else, they fix Joy-Con drift. Sony is dropping their IPs left and right. They are. There is that. I'm gonna need diorite slabs to finish that up. And that one. Same dilemma with the Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West DLC. Yeah. And, like, I'm all for console exclusives. I'm a Nintendo fan. Like, I can't say I'm fine with Nintendo console exclusives and others not getting to do it. But at the same time, I can be like, well, that console exclusive is not worth enough. Is it worth $60? Yes. Is it worth, what is it, $560 for a PS5? No. 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 This one will be easier at least because we're a little higher up. And this area is going to be sealed off, but I'll probably put windows along this area. Yep. Heard my boss in the middle. Oh, is it Minecraft? It's Minecraft? So I kind of want to be strategic about where I place certain blocks. Because that way I could just save a little bit on material. Like leaving this empty. If a game is console exclusive, generally means that I don't play it. Bought a 3DS for Pokemon. That's the newest non-PC device. I bought no other game for it. I mean, that's an entirely fair way to look at it, too. Of like, you know. And it's not that, like, I need every Nintendo exclusive, but I know that I enjoy Nintendo games enough that there will be a sufficient amount worth playing for me. So, like, the 3DS, I actually got a 3DS launch day. It was the first ever console I got at launch. I played a ton of games on it. But I also got for some folks, that's, you know, it's like one game and that's it. Hey, Calmage. You have a question. How should one go about picking godparents if we don't know any practicing Catholics? Ah, good question. Ask your pastor, honestly. See if he has any recommendations. You know, is there like a young adult group at the parish that you're connected to where there's some young adults that you know? I recognize that you said you don't know any Catholics, so I'm just trying to see what options might exist that may not have previously been considered. And know that you don't have to have a godparent who's physically close. There is such a thing as doing it by proxy. So like if there's someone in your family, which, you know, I don't know all the dynamics or the realities, but like if there is someone in your family who are like, yeah, I'd like them to be a godparent, but they're halfway across the country, well, that's okay. And Mel. Apparently asking here and get Mel, which is awesome. I think Mel would be a great godparent. And Kit. You know, are there online Catholic spaces that you belong to where you know people? They'd be like, yeah, I I know this other content creator well enough that I could ask them to be a godparent. Nev's family are all SSPX. Ooh, yeah, no, it's good to avoid that. He's recently returned to the faith, but he's very bad about going to church more than once a month. Malekith it is. Well, I mean, I do think we can flourish and nourish meaningful friendships online. Wouldn't be doing this if I didn't, but you know, make sure you do know the person. I can say I have met both Mel and Kit. So, you know, I can vouch for them. So the priest suggests someone. I went with that person. See, there you go. Yeah, and, you know, you might not... Like, you could ask the pastor, and you might... find out, you know, that it's like, you know, there's someone who you don't really personally know right now, but would be a good fit, and you can get to know. Because sometimes a godparent can be not just, you know, a godparent to the child, of course, but can be a mentor or a friend to the couple. You know, so asking your pastor is really not a bad way to go, in my opinion. I hope you do find someone. But it's good that you're looking now. They would be your first and only god. Well, don't say only. First. But hopefully... But maybe not last. Very much so. But hey, and that's, you know... That's entirely valid, you know? Ask Flame. See if Flame will be the godfather. Because babies and fire mix so well. Maybe one day your sister will have her babies baptized. That would be good. So, second one out, it goes one up from there. Okay. You didn't realize godparent was a religious term and not a legal one until we were selecting a guardian for your baby. Ah. I don't know why God is writing the title. I mean, yeah, but also I feel like the term, especially because of the whole concept of like the fairy godmother, you know, colloquially, so it should just be 3 nubs. You know, we've gotten used to its presence as a term, and so that might be a factor. Is that how this carpet connected? I don't even remember now. Yeah, it goes straight back. Okay. Gonna finish that staircase. You love the sky carpet. You can do some interesting things with sky carpet in Minecraft. I'll need that. Where are my iron bars? I think that's everything I'll need. Would Marlon Brando make a good godfather? Meep Mass is out of stock. Sometimes Twitch just glitches on that sort of thing. If you reload your app or your browser, it should come back. Because it has a cooldown, but sometimes Twitch is like, I forgot about the cooldown. I think that's everything I should need to complete this. I'm gonna just make a few more stairs. Don't say anything for a minute. I can't promise that. Mobile app is just kind of trash. I mean, lots of mobile apps are. There you go, Invisalign. Oh, another thought comes to mind, Calmage, based off what Mel said, is if you don't know a Catholic, but you know like a Protestant, you still need a Catholic godparent, but you can also have a Christian witness, is the technical term. It's kind of like a godparent, but not. But that is another option. You know, basically saying, hey, I want this person who I think has good faith in Christ and to be there with my family and for my child. And then any of these outward landings will have stairs like this. So just one Catholic godparent and a Christian witness. I think that's all you would need in that case. I think you only need the one godparent actually, even, but it depends also on your diocese and like the requirements there. So don't quote me on it, but you could bring that up with your pastor to be like, hey, is this an option? You know, again, the core of it is, do I think this person would be a good person in my child's life to help them grow in love and holiness? But it's been a while since I've done canon law, so I don't remember the particulars. I just know that's the Christian witness is a thing. So it looks like I go out one with the slabs. So that the stairs are supported by something. I need to do that. So those are... It's the top. Okay. So I believe, other than obviously the carpeting and putting a railing here and one here, I believe that makes these stairs equivalent. Yes, it does. Except... Okay, I need to put some on this bottom set of stairs. Not gonna lie, it's a little bizarre seeing the front actually kind of done coming together. So I'm gonna need some glass. Like in the floor, Calmage? It's water. I'm using a very fancy shader pack that makes it look all fancy. Oh shoot, I need some white concrete. I'm all out. Gonna have to go relocate some. Yeah, if I... Yeah, it's water underneath, and there's quartz underneath it. But that's just what the regular water looks like. Ah! So I'm thinking on this one, I might actually use quartz stairs instead of a quartz block, which would give kind of a little bit of some texture to the roofing area. So it's not just right angle. Well, I mean, the stairs are right angles, but still. So it's more complex sets of right angles. So I'm just doing this so I can know how many blocks tall I need to go. So 1, 2. Okay, so 3 more. And then... So 1, 2. Is that what I want? No, not quite. I need these, what are currently stairs. These actually need to be the white concrete. So I can have the stairs like that. You got your Protestant baptism at 2 months old. Got Antis godparent, came Orthodox, didn't have a new baptism. Yep. But did get to figure out godparent situation from various people at the parish. So it's a little bit of a different pattern because it's not quartz in the middle, it's another bone block in the middle. But I like it, and I like the that notch. So the second window is a bit taller than I would have guessed, to be honest. But I'm okay with that. But I think it still fits the overall scheme nicely. So I like it. I guess a question, though, is the base windows have a row of white concrete. I'll do this in creative so I can point a little more easily. Should I put like a row of concrete here? Because then that would actually also make this whole side match, because it would go concrete, quartz, concrete. So that this window would look better framed. Because this one, it matches, it's fine. I think I am going to do that. I think I'm going to put a row of white concrete there. But we'll do that another time. Yep, wrong mode. Well, I must say, Brayherd, I think you have lucked out quite well. You have a wonderful godparent. So yeah, so I'm thinking maybe a set of smaller domes, which will have some windows, but I think we could do a big skylight here. And then we could do like a small dome and a small dome, which themselves will be of the same material and general style as the dome that will be in here that's holding the chandelier. I think next week we unfortunately have the boring job of just making white concrete and building up the walls. Go shear our sheep again. So we're gonna need a lot more wool for the carpeting and banners still. No, you're not allowed to escape. I already had an issue where some escaped once, and that is why the pen got bigger. Try that with your cats. Good luck. No, you're not allowed on the desk. You ever just have a conversation with your cat? I have. All the time. Look how made you are a cat. $100 million bajillion%. Okay, I feel like we made really good progress today. Because we got this major archway done. I might do something here in the corners, too. I don't know. I don't think it's quite 100% done in the upper section, but I do like this portion. You know I love you. You can be a bit of a dum-dum, and that's why you're not allowed in the entertainment center. Me to Hypnos. Yeah. Yeah. I love when cats know they're going deaf, by the way, and just become more selectively deaf than a cat already is. But, like, you can trick them into listening. Good times, good times. I love cats. One of the hardest parts about being religious priest, no pets. But, oh well. There's lots of good stuff with it, too. But I think that's where we're going to call it for the day, because I only got a few minutes left, and I don't feel like starting another project right now. So thank you so much for tuning in to Let Us Play. I've been your host, Father Evan. It's been good to be with y'all today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you to everyone who's liked, followed, subscribed, given bits, all that good jazz. Thank you, Neko, for the raid. And thank you to everyone who's checked out the YouTube and the Discord. Oh, Mel's going into a meeting. Hope you have a good meeting, Mel. Yeah, join us again tomorrow for more Siberia 2. And next week, Monday, continuing with Mario RPG, we're actually going to have a double episode of Minecraft next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. But Tuesday is going to be Minecraft with a twist for Holy Week. So it's still going to be Spirituality Tuesday, so I think it should be a good time. Yeah, I think that's everything. So again, thank you to everyone, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. And yeah, let's see who's live that we can raid into. Gonna send you on over to Yuha. It's cool, dude. It's playing Tales of Grace. It's one of the Tales of series. Raid call will be Father Raid, as usual. Spam the Meat Morp if you've got it. But yeah, go give Yuha some love. He's a cool dude. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Sure, Squid Milking too. You can say that. I won't stop you. You go for it. Anyway, hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, and God bless.